Hi guys! Today, I would like to share you some interesting facts about our Philippine literature during pre-colonial period. It stimulates my interest because we know that even though our Filipinos ancestors during those times have no formal writing systems yet, still their literature are considered highly rich, and some of their literary pieces still remain up to date. In pre-colonial period, it includes all literature produced before the Spanish colonizations like chants, songs, proverbs, and folk narratives. And you know what amazed me most? Because all these forms of literature was based on oral tradition. It means that all this kind of literary piece was circulated orally throughout the community. Isda ko sa maribeles, nasa loob ang kaliskis. Yeah, you heard me right. That is a riddle or bugtong in Tagalog. That form of oral tradition was made up of one or more measured line with rhymes and usually consists of 4 to 12 syllables. It also considered as the battle of wits among our Filipinos ancestors during those times. Also, one of the form of oral literature is the proverbs or sawikain or salawikain in Tagalog. It is a wise saying that contains metaphor used to teach lesson as food for the thought or impart lessons for the young. One of the examples are such as of salawikain is pag may tiyaga, may nilaga. It says that if you were just persevere, in due time you will reap the labor of the fruit of your labor. And also one of the example of sawikain is that butas ang bulsa. It refers to a person that has an empty pocket or without the money. Myth is also a form of oral literature. It is a traditional stories occurring in timeless space. It involves supernatural element beyond frontiers of logic, and it is not actually based on objective truth, but it reflects both the universal worries of a cultural and some of the examples of the myth from Ilocos is the myth of the god and goddesses, and also why there is a tide during full moon from Ibanag, and from Ifugao why the dead come back no more. Also, we have legends. Legends portrays a human heroes rather than God. It actually stories about real people who are famous for doing brave and extraordinary. And some of the examples of the legends from Kalinga is the legend of the Sleeping Beauty, the legend of the Firefly, the legend of the Dama de Noche, and of course, the legend of the Bananas Plant. We have also different kinds of epics, which is we can found in different part of the country. And when we say epic, it is a narrative poem that celebrates the adventures and achievements of a hero. One of the examples are the Biag ni Lamang in Ilocos and the Hudhud ni Aligayon in Ifugao. Folk tales is a tales that is circulated orally, which is anonymous, timeless, and placeless. One of the example of the folk tales is Juan gathers guavas. And the last but not the least, one of the oldest form of Philippine literature is the folk song. It is a traditional songs and melodies and or folk lyrics which expresses people's hopes, aspirations, and lifestyles. And some of the examples are the Oyayi or lullaby song, Kumintang, which is a war song, and Kondiman, melancholic love song, Harana, a serenade, Tagay, drinking song, Mambayak, a kalinga rice or pounding song, Subli, it is a dance ritual song for courtship or marriage, and Tagulaylay, which is the song of the dead. Truly, Philippine literature during pre-colonial period has profound impact in our culture. Even though it's transmitted orally, still it has a remarkable impact in our life. And without it, we can never identify or recognize our true identity as a Filipino.